Hi, my dear Pisceans. Welcome to Luna Tarot. This is your reading for the remaining part of June 2025. I've already shuffled and spread your cards. These are, however, 9 cards instead of usual 18 to keep the reading short and precise. Alright, let's just move directly to your reading. So, in your recent past, your dominant energy was of 9 of Cups. Somewhere emotionally, you were quite content. This is your own card. You were in your element, Piscean, and you were quite content emotionally, fulfilled emotionally within your own self. You were not really relying upon anyone else to fulfill you, offer you any kind of emotional support. You were quite content within your own self. You were like, oh, life is beautiful. I'm good. Everything is so amazing. Everything is full of love, full of joy. You were quite content in your recent past. And you were able, if there were any kind of turbulence, if there was any kind of chaos that was coming towards you, you were very well able to take yourself and your loved one from a chaotic situation to a peaceful one. Can be literal or metaphorical or spiritual or psychological, howsoever. Like if a certain job was not fulfilling, you were very well able to shift it, change it immediately. If a friend was not creating chaos in your life, you were very well able to leave that person and rather rely upon other friends instead of fighting or feuding, things like that, right? Or if a negative thought was suddenly entering your mind, you were very well able to chuck it away and were like more grateful, more happier for the blessings that you had in life. And even financially, you had 9 of Pentacles. You were pretty abundant and you were fulfilled with your pentacles, with your whatever that you had built. You were feeling quite abundant and were satisfied. So in your recent past, you were fulfilled emotionally, you were fulfilled financially, you were able to take your mind, yourself and your loved ones. Like if any of your friend or loved one was disturbed because of certain situation, you were able to gently bring them peace, right? Not just yourself. So it was quite a happy past. Then coming to your recent immediate reality, the dominant energies of King of Wands. King of Wands is a person who is able to manifest any reality that he wants. So either a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is there in your life, collaborating with you, helping you manifest the kind of reality you want to manifest, or if it is your own energy, you are so passionate about something that you are very well bringing it to like reality. You are materializing your dreams and passions basically. And then there is Chariot. It can represent a vacation that you are taking right now. It can also represent you moving from point A to point B, metaphorically, spiritually, psychologically, literally. So either you are traveling from one place to another place, or you are shifting to the newer version, your updated self, with newer principles, better beliefs. So it's again a growth. And then, or you are shifting cities, you are changing jobs, you are opening up new startups, you are investing in newer ventures. So Chariot represents any kind of journey from point A to point B. Can be your own self shifting from one place to another, or your own mental state shifting from one phase to another phase. And then you are there's this 7 of Pentacles, means a person who is admiring what he has built so far. So even if it's not 100%, it's 70%, but you are pretty grateful for what you have built so far, financially or even otherwise, but basically financially. So you are admiring what you have attained so far, and you are grateful for what you have attained so far. This is your immediate reality. If the reading resonated with you so far, we'll move to your upcoming future, or else you are free to check out your moon sign and your ascendant sign, because it's a collective reading. Alright. So in your upcoming future, the dominant energies of Queen of Cups, either a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian, same like you, water sign basically, a woman, a feminine figure of a feminine energy, not necessarily a woman, a feminine energy of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancerian zodiac, a water sign, is there in your life, offering this love, this emotional support. Can be a mother, can be a partner, can be a friend, or else it can be your own feminine side as well. So you in touch with your emotions, so much so that you are able to generate riches out of your creativity. Like, right, just with your passion and having this so much of passion towards something, you are able to make it into a reality. So Queen of Cups is so much in control of her emotions and so much passionate about her dreams and desires, and so creative that she can turn her dreams, her desires, her passions into out loud in material in reality. That's the energy you are coming into in your future, right? And it's all because of this shift that is happening in the present, this journey that you are undertaking, and you being grateful for you have attained so far, and you manifesting logically the life you want to manifest in your present. And then you are in your future, you are actually manifesting and mastering your emotions. However, in your future, the card of death is in reversal. Death is not a literal death, always, rather rare. It's never so, like most of the times it represents death of an old self, like something, an old idea, an old belief, an old version of ours that needs to die so that a new version can be born. That's what the card of death represents. And whenever we avoid it, whenever we deny to change ourselves, when the need is there for us to change, things become problematic, right? So I would still suggest, like, if you need to let go of an old self, let go of an old job, an old lifestyle, just let go. Like, you need to let go of past bad habits, let them go so that a new version can generate, propagate, originate, right? And right beside is Two of Cups. In your future, not only you are yourself a Queen of Cups, or there's a feminine figure offering you support, this love, this companionship, but also your friends are there, or someone in your life, a relative of or some loved one, providing you with this emotional support, with this collaboration, with this like, okay, I'm there with you, tell me what you want, tell me, okay, let's go grab a cup of coffee, you can share what's happening in your life, things like that. So you are pretty emotionally content throughout, I can see that. It's a very amazing reading, beautiful reading. Even in your past, you were pretty fulfilled and content. Financially, you were content. In your present, you are undertaking vacations or undergoing this shift from A to B. You are grateful, you are manifesting. Even in your future, you have emotional fulfillment. Only thing there you need to change, you are denying to change somehow, maybe because you're so content and happy, you are denying to change. But change is always essential, is part and parcel of your life. If you won't do that on your own, it will come to you on its own, okay? And bottom of the deck is Strength. Somewhere the entire journey, you are taming the most difficult situations of your life with love. You are learning love, you are practicing love, you are implementing love. Love is your biggest strength throughout, and because of which you are also either yourself becoming Queen of Cups, or some feminine figure is loving you enough. But love is your ultimate strength, is the point. Beautiful reading. I don't think so you need much changes. It's just going so great. I wish you loads of love, loads of luck, yo. Bye bye.